Hey, it's Brendon Payne with Century 21 Expert Advisors team here along the South Carolina coast. And today I want to cover a topic I have been sharing with not only the agents on my team, but also with our buyers. And it revolves around the conversation of how do we create a battle ready buyer? This market is crazy right now. Buyers are frustrated, but we've got a formula that if you're looking for a property, we can get you in it. We can get you prepared to win the offer. So let's get going. Number one, there right now, it needs to be a focus on finding off-market properties if you're a buyer. So we've got multiple different ways that we're doing this, and it's given the buyers an advantage because right now the lack of inventory is creating a lot of competition between buyers for the listings that are out there. It's not uncommon to see a listing hit and it hits the MLS, immediately appointments start getting scheduled. And then sometimes somebody will have an appointment scheduled within 24, 36 hours, and the listing agent's calling the buyer's agent and canceling the appointment because they've already accepted a contract, ratified it, and that's a pretty quick showing time, 24, 36 hours. They don't even get a chance to get in and see it. So with work schedules and trying to travel to get to the market, how do you win those deals? You start focusing on trying to find off-market properties. Number two, we know right now that as a buyer, you're going to be competing with other people most of the time. So how do you become the best qualified buyer that you can be? It doesn't always mean you have to have a pile of cash and have cash, no contingencies, and be eliminating all your inspections and things like that. That's not what it means. But being the best qualified buyer is not only you, but how do you meet the needs of the seller? There's a lot of scenarios that with a skilled agent, you can figure out what's important to the seller besides just the time that it's going to take to close and the price that they're going to get. A lot of times it'll surprise you what's important to the seller. If you can figure that out, then you've got an upper hand. And the third one is finding an agent that has got the experience in markets like this to actually be able to help the buyer prepare, to help them mentally prepare, and then win the deal. And it, again, is not just always offering more money or an escalation clause or all these crazy things going on. A lot of the experience comes down to how do we navigate some of the pitfalls and avoiding the wrong properties, find things that are going to work for you, be creative, and then make sure that it gets to the closing table. There's nothing more frustrating than going crazy, winning a property, and then not having it get to the closing table because there were some things that were missed, or worse yet, you submit a great offer, but the agent forgets one or two things on the contract, and the seller doesn't have time to go back and ask for them, and they choose another offer. So if you're frustrated right now in terms of thinking that the buying market is, that the buyers in the market right now, it's just too difficult, reach out to myself or one of the agents on my team. We'd love to share with you exactly what we're doing in these three areas to help you win properties, become buyer battle ready. We'll talk to you soon.